Hey guys, lately I've been turning a lot of my long YouTube episodes into vertical clips for IGTV and Reels. Basically everywhere short-form lives now. It's an easy way to get extra reach without making a whole new show. People keep asking me, how do you get the captions to show up on those vertical posts? And the truth is, you don't need a giant editing suite for it. In fact, I've been testing a few web tools and one smarter workflow that makes the whole process way faster. I'm going to walk you through 3 different web-based ways to get burned-in captions and a headline on your vertical videos. And then I'll show you an easier way I now use that handles the heavy lifting for repurposing. It finds the best moments, turns them into clips, and even queues them up for you. So first, quick context, why do captions even matter? Every social app is obsessed with watch time and retention. If people keep watching longer, the algorithm notices. One of the simplest ways to keep people watching on mute, which is how a lot of folks scroll, is to have captions baked into the video. This is especially true for vertical and square formats on Instagram and Facebook. So captions plus a punchy title equals more eyeballs and higher retention. Now onto the 3 web apps I tried. Each has its own vibe, pros and cons, and honestly, they all get the job done. Some just do it a little more painlessly. First up, Capwing, cute name, straightforward UI. There's a free tier, but it has limits, file size, length, that kind of thing. I uploaded a short 1-minute intro because, Capwing has a 7-minute free limit and went into the subtitle tool. It auto-generated captions, which is super convenient. Like most auto-transcripts, it wasn't perfect. You get the usual weird phrase substitutions, but it was fast, and editing the mistakes is easy in the built-in editor. What I didn't love? When I flipped the canvas to vertical 9:16 and locked the aspect ratio so I could place the original horizontal frame inside a vertical template, the auto captions stuck to the very bottom of the canvas. There's not an obvious way to nudge them up so they're snug right under the video frame. You can add a headline at the top, tweak fonts, outlines, and so on, but the subtitle positioning felt a little rigid. For quick jobs it's fine, but if you're trying to make your captions read like native IGTV subtitles right under the speaker's face, it's a small annoyance. Next, Clipscribe. This one is my favorite of the 3 for this specific vibe. It's paid, but the pricing felt reasonable considering the features. I uploaded the same clip, let it process, and the UI gives you a lot more design control right away. You can choose templates, move the subtitles, add a headline at the top, and, the thing I like most, there are built-in elements like a progress or timer bar and subtitle styles that look good in feeds. The auto captions were a little cleaner than Capwing on my test file, but all auto transcription still needs a quick skim through to catch glaring errors. What's cool about Clipscribe is how it balances speed with polish. You can batch some things, there's decent typography control, and your captions can live right under the actual video frame, which makes the clip way more readable in the IG feed. Downside, it's not free for heavy users and you pay for the convenience. Third, Subtitle, one of those subtitle.io type tools. Their UI formats the transcript in a way that's very readable and easy to edit, like the text layout makes it painless to sweep through mistakes. They do have a free tier or trial, but the things that set them apart are subtle workflow choices. I liked how simple it was to change the caption background color, tweak headline placement, and render. What I didn't love, even after formatting, the subtitles still tended to anchor toward the bottom of the canvas. So on a vertical feed, they'd often sit under a large empty area instead of hugging the video itself. It's a small UX thing, but when viewers scroll quickly, you want the captions to be immediately visible and connected to the speaker. So those are the 3 web apps: Capwing, Clipscribe, Subtitle, each one workable, but each with an edge case that can slow you down if you're repurposing a ton of long-form content every week. And that's where shifting your workflow to a smarter system makes a huge difference. Let me talk about the approach that saved me a ton of time, instead of cutting manually, transcribing, dragging captions into a vertical canvas, and rendering one by one. I started using a tool that automates the heavy parts and focuses on the things humans are best at: choosing the voice, polishing the copy, and keeping the brand consistent. This is how I work now. I feed the long video to an AI-powered editor that scans it, finds the highest impact moments, the bites that are likely to perform, creates multiple short clips, auto-generates captions, and gives me templates where I can choose a style that puts the captions right under the speaker. Then I quickly fine-tune a couple lines, pick which platforms to post to, and schedule them. What that workflow buys you is insane time savings. Instead of spending an hour per clip, you spend minutes reviewing dozens of clips. And because the platform handles batch exports and posting, you can keep a steady flow of content without babysitting your calendar. I'll be honest, the competitors are good for one-offs or for creators who only need occasional clips. Capwing is great for quick edits with a freemium model. Clipscribe is solid if you want that polished subtitle plus timer bar look, and Subtitle has a clean caption editor that's nice to read. But they each have limitations if you're a creator publishing frequently: upload limits, extra manual layout work, or caption placement hassles. And the minute you scale to multiple long videos a month, those little inefficiencies add up. This is exactly where an auto-editing plus scheduling solution shines. The idea is simple. The AI finds viral moments so you don't have to, turns them into ready-to-post clips with captions formatted for vertical, and then queues them into a content calendar so your socials keep publishing on autopilot. You still get to tweak the pieces you care about: the headline, a quick edit to the subtitle text, but the repetitive stuff is off your plate. If you're wondering how to try this without converting your entire workflow overnight, do this. Pick one long YouTube video, run it through a smart clipper that auto-detects highlights, pick 4 to 6 clips it suggests, tweak the captions and headline style so they appear right under the speaker in vertical mode, and schedule those across a couple weeks. You'll immediately see more content hitting your channels with a fraction of the effort. Lastly, and I always do this, I put links to all the tools I mentioned down in the description so you can test them. Try Capwing if you want quick and free, Clipscribe if you want polished captions with a timer bar, and Subtitle if you like a very clean transcript editor. But if you want to scale, look for something that handles auto-editing of viral clips, scheduling, and provides a content calendar where you can see and tweak every post before it goes live. It's the difference between making content and actually running a content engine. If you found this walkthrough useful, hit that like button and subscribe for more tips on growing your audience. Also, if you've tried any of these tools or have a workflow you love, drop it in the comments, I read them. And if you want to see this in action, go check my IGTV and you'll see exactly how these caption styles play out in the feed. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. Go repurpose smarter, not harder.